everyone and welcome to my channel. I'm Eevie and I'm back with another episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. So in the last episode we had a villager hunting really quickly, so we ended up getting a new villager. We got Willow, which I thought was a perfect addition. Today's episode we'll start off visiting Willow quickly and just seeing her house. I gotta say, the last time I had Willow, which was on my previous island, she was one of the starting villagers, so I never actually got to see her house or how she would design her house. So I've got to say, I really like it. It's very I use this loosely, but Victorian-esque. Again, I really do like her house. It reminds me a bit of Muffy's house. And quickly we ran into Antonio when I was out doing the daily chores. He showed us quickly how to sneeze, I guess. Which is funny, because I think in one of the last episodes too, he actually was sick. So I guess he learned something during his time of being sick and ill. But he seems to be recovered greatly, and Annalisa was there too. And I realized too, when I was villager hunting, I was talking about how I wanted to get a new anteater for Antonio. I forgot all about Annalisa, which was horrible of me, I think. But anyways, you can never have too many anteaters. But I think Willow ended up being a great choice. So I also mentioned as well that I've never had a labelle on the island yet. And on this one too, I was so excited when I seen that was labelle, so I quickly ran over to Mabel and Abel's shop. Just to see if they had any goth fashion, because I didn't really have too much on the go for goth fashion. Again, I was probably just going to use some Halloween-y stuff. But I didn't really find much that really suited the goth fashion. But as you can probably tell by the title of this video, or what I'm eventually assuming that the title will be, that I am actually going to go around and do the flowers finally and get those all grouped up and in just better locations, so there's not in the weirdest of places. So going into it, my idea was to have the tulips up by the Able Sisters. I think tulips and the not fashion, but I just feel like it goes really well with the Able Sisters, so I decided to have the tulips there, and that's where I wanted them to. And the hyacinths, no, I think those are a different flower I'm thinking about. But there's the flowers that look really nice. That's not specific at all. I wanted to have them up by my house. They're my favorite ones, so I was like, I'm gonna put those up by my house and have those go there. Unfortunately, too, when I was in the house quickly, I did get a visit from Pico, and I was like, of course, why would you visit me now when I'm trying to, get things done? She gave us a figure skating dress, though. It was not bad, but that doesn't scream goth. But thankfully, she didn't stay around as long as Agnes. She did sit by and read a little bit, and I was like, girl, please leave. Just leave. I didn't want you here. But she did come by quickly, but thankfully she got the hint I was in a rush, and I was like, no, you should go, but I am glad we kept Pico around. It's just the house I find is just disappointing, because if she had a nicer house, I would have been so fine with having her there. And we did get our Able Sister tickets, which is perfect, so I think we did a good job when it came to the goth fashion. Again, I know this is not technically a representation of goth, but I thought it was fun. I did go home quickly and change, because I was like, I don't really like this outfit. Not now, if it was during October, I definitely would have kept it on. So I went for more of a fall look. And she gave us one of our hats too in return, which was really nice. I am a big fan. So I kept the cosmos. I think those are cosmos. I put them up around here just to have some things decorating the villagers. I will probably end up regretting having the cosmos up there, because I feel like they're going to grow out of control really quick, because we had a lot of them. So I might end up regretting where I put them. But right now I think they're out of the way, because there is so many of them that is just out of population, really. So anyways, we put them up there just to have them out of the way, and just something nice. And again, I'm trying to clean things up. It would be a lot easier once we get the paths from the terraforming kit, so that way they don't grow out of the way, especially when it rains, because I think we've had a bit of rain. No, we haven't had rain now since I moved the flowers. But I am trying to water them more so we can start getting the variants and stuff and stop being lazy with it. Now, I don't think I recorded on Friday when I quickly played. I could be... No, it was during the villager hunting, I think. But again, I did do that bridge off camera, because I was having troubles with it before, trying to find a bridge location up here. And I was hoping to have it on this piece of island too, but leading to the other lot of land. But unfortunately, whatever I did, they would not work, and it was just giving me such a hard time that I got so annoyed and just gave up. But unfortunately, there's really nowhere else on that island where I want a bridge. I know I could technically replace the wooden log bridge that connects the two main parts on the lower level, but I didn't see the point of it right now, because I'd rather just get everything connected before I start replacing things, and that would be the only one I really would want replaced. Because I guess when I get the terraforming kit, I think my plan is just to have a little path that you can hop across, or maybe I'll just make the lane connect. I'm not sure, and I'm not really too fond of the bridge there, but right now everything is just more out of convenience. And I think too we'll also have to get a bridge, not a bridge, but an incline going up to the final piece of land, because that's the only place now where we can't really like easily access without a ladder or a pole. Other than that, everything is pretty much connected, which is wonderful. And I think that will be all the bridges and inclines we can do. I know you're limited, but I don't know how many you are technically limited. And just to get some of the flowers out of the way, I did put some more cosmos up there just to get them out of the way and start getting things like a little bit organized and stuff. I did do it off camera, but afterwards I did the trees and started putting them in places. So I got a lot of the land cleared up, and when I post Saturdays, yeah, I think this was Friday I did it. Yeah. When I post Saturday's episode, you'll probably see how empty it is, but I don't think I have an episode from Saturday, because I think Saturday I actually ended up doing Happy House Design. And within doing the flowers, Agnes came up and let us know that she had a gift for Willow, which is actually really nice. They're making really quick friends really quickly. I also found out Sprinkles has fleas. So we finally got to donate the flea, but unfortunately one of our animals did have fleas. And when I logged on in Saturday, I think it was? Yeah, I think it was Saturday. Sprinkle had fleas again. So like the little bird was infested. Like she was coated in fleas, and I'm like, girl, what have you been doing to have that many fleas? So it's like 2 days in a row, and I've never like had a villager, the same villager at that, have so many fleas. It's kind of funny that we had already visited Willow, because we actually ended up having to go see her house anyway. But it was good to visit Willow. I really like her. I think she's cute. She wasn't one of my dreamies again, but I think out of everything I was getting that day, it was just like literally a perfect example, and I will not complain about having Willow on my island. Ever. She's too iconic for that. And I thought she looked really cute in her outfit. I don't think black and white really looks the best on her, but she looked like she was ready to go out and work, so I mean, you go, queen. We love a queen that's working, I guess. I was gonna say independent, but anyways, that's besides the point. So I did, on Saturday, I did start filming some stuff for Happy Home Design, which is exciting. I'm excited to post that. Like, again, I'm not, like, amazing at it, but I felt like after the first few attempts, you can really get into it, start doing stuff. But these flowers I was digging up there that Pico was unfortunately in the way for, those were the ones I wanted up on my house. I cannot for the life of me remember what they're called. But I did remove all the tulips from the museum, because they were getting out of control. I put the pansies there. They were the only pansies I had. But I think I'm going to put some of those outside there once Leaf eventually visits my island, and we can probably buy some again, because I did check the Nookling shop after, just to see if I could get any more pansies or anything, but unfortunately they didn't have anything in stock, so I'll have to wait for Leaf for that. Or unless I go up to another island and I see those, because I haven't seen those actually much. It's awkward. So I did grab those and have to push Pico out of the way eventually, because she was just like, no, I don't want to move. But I did get all the trees and stuff cleared up. I got them like way betterly organized than what they were, because they were just everywhere in the way. But I do like the design layout now, so you will see that in upcoming days of episodes. Unfortunately, again, like I didn't record any chores and stuff. Even yesterday when I was doing the turnips for Sunday, I was doing it before work, and I just wanted to get the turnips box. I worked 11 to 2, so unfortunately, like, when I did it was fairly early, and like the night before I was like up pretty late. So I did have to do that off camera, but we did get a bunch of turnips again. So that was just like a quick little entry into the Animal Crossing series, and like just getting the island decorated. I am excited to show you how the trees look now too. But anyways, please leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're interested. I'm on Tumblr, which will be in the bio if you would like to check me out. Other than that, have a great day, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!